Welcome to Rick Drasin Live. I'm your host, Rick Drasin, and today I have a guest and I have a co-host that I don't normally have on Rick Drasin Live, but I have Fatima Choi, who's a PhD and owner and headmaster of Body and Brain Holistic Wellness, Yoga, and Meditation Center, and I'm really happy to have Fatima here.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you for being here. Along with you, I also have my co-host from Tough and Tender, Ina Tuller.
Hi, everybody.
Who has been friends with Fatima for many, many years, and we're going to talk about how they work together and what mind over power and brain over body, and I was always told it's mind over matter. If you have no mind, it really doesn't matter. Is that true?
In a way.
Okay. So I want to talk a little bit about what you do and how it works and how it applies to everyday living.
Okay.
All right, so meditation. Let's start with meditation.
Okay.
What actually is meditation?
Meditation is actually a very simple thing. It's being in the body,
Okay.
and being in the body here and now.
Okay.
Not in the past and not in the future.
All right.
And when we can connect with our bodies in that way, we can actually connect with our true essence and with our true consciousness.
Now, you worked with Ina on this.
Yes, we
As
did.
well.
And how did that work for you?
It's difficult. Meditation is not something that comes easy. It takes a lot of focus, a lot of concentration, and a lot of, you solve issues along the line. And sometimes it's really difficult to not to think about anything else, but really connect to what's within you.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I found with meditation. It takes a great deal of concentration because your mind has a tendency to wander.
It
right?
wanders
That
all
is
the time.
correct.
You know, if someone
Yeah.
says there's nothing on their mind, there's always something on your mind. Regardless if you want to be or not, there's always something going through there. So to meditate, you have to throw everything out, right?
Well, actually, to meditate, the simplest way to meditate is really to feel your body.
Okay.
And the reason why we have so many thoughts and so many emotions is that all of these thoughts and emotions have formed what's called synapses in our brains.
Okay.
And so constantly they're in our minds and they take over.
Okay.
They take over. And so to meditate is to get to that deepest level of the brain, so to speak. And because we have, people think a lot about their past and they think a lot about their future. And all these thoughts become distracting thoughts. And
Sure.
so it's very hard to be very fully present. And like Ina said, it does require concentration. It does require focus. And for that, we need to have some tools.
Okay.
We need to have some what we call principles to think about, so it can help us really stay in our bodies and feel our bodies.
So those are the principles that are taught at the center. Right?
Yes, and these are the principles that we teach at Body and Brain, Holistic Wellness.
Okay.
And these principles come from 10,000-year-old Korean teachings.
Really?
And so it's also called or known as Dan Yoga, D-A-H-N,
Okay.
Yoga, which is really a study of energy. And these ancient principles are integrated with now neuroscience brain-based research. And so we connect the mind and the body through energy, This is why feeling the body is so important. If you want to try, we certainly can, right?
Wow. I don't know. That kind of put me on the spot. Vincent, can you raise up our bullet points, please? It would be helpful. What are these principles? Can you list them?
I can share some of them.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, there is a principle called where the mind goes,
Yeah.
energy goes.
Okay, I get that.
For example, if let's say even at this moment,
Yeah.
okay, we're all here, but if your mind is someplace else, then your energy is there, not here.
Oh, it makes sense.
And so many times in meditation, people are sitting, they think meditation is, sitting
Sitting.
down.
And then you fall asleep.
And then, yeah, you fall asleep. Many times they're sitting down, but their minds are elsewhere. So their energies are not in their bodies.
That's pretty
but
much called
elsewhere.
daydreaming.
Daydreaming, exactly,
Yeah.
and then you lose your connection with your body.
So
Right.
then you need to bring that
That's one.
energy back to where you're at.
Takes
And
a
then,
lot of work.
Exactly. Then feel your body. And the best place to start feeling your body is in your lower abdomen.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
because in Eastern teachings, the lower abdomen is considered the ocean of energy in the body.
That's
It's
your
the
center.
center.
Right.
So
Exactly. It's the center of
So gut.
energy in the body. Yeah, many times we call it gut feeling.
Yeah.
And,
No, I get that.
and science
And it
now,
also always have to be warm.
and always has to be warm. Good memory.
That's why I
I'll
sit
learn
with a
some.
pillow like this. When I watch TV, it keeps my gut warm, and then I center in on what it really wants. And usually at that time, at the TV with the pillow and the warmth, I want food.
But but when it's warm, it's like when your stomach isn't working, and you know that. You know,
Yes.
when the stomach isn't working, the digestion isn't working. Something
Yeah.
there's some it's clogged.
Some block-
So there's a blockage
blockage.
in there, so the energy doesn't flow the way it's supposed to flow.
Okay.
It comes from here and it flows, or it
Right.
flows back. So if it's something blocks it, then it just doesn't flow, and then you feel bad.
Yeah.
So you have to keep it
Exactly.
open and clear.
What is mindfulness?
Mindfulness is a form of meditation.
Okay.
Okay, mindfulness is really also being fully present here and now, feeling your body and being in the moment, not thinking again of the past or of the future, but whatever is in here, your mind is fully present.
Okay.
But
Fully
also, in order
present.
to do that, we've done a lot of different exercises.
Exercise, of course.
You know, we did
Exercises.
energy, shaking, and you just-
Vibration,
yeah, vibration,
exactly.
and a lot of special body.
Some tools.
Some tools, and then you stay in the pose for like
And
10
certain
minutes. I mean, I was up to
positions,
like tears. Just let me go. No, you can do it. No, you can do it.
Ah, yes,
and then
Ina.
I get, finally after 10 minutes, she let me off that pose, and it's, you have no choice, but you have to stay there.
And
So you use your body
But what's the purpose
to
of
react
that?
to react to your brain.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of
Of
that?
holding that pose.
Yeah, the purpose of holding that pose is to connect your mind and your body.
All right.
Okay, so through that
Focus.
holding that pose, your mind starts to feel your body, like Ina said.
You
Okay,
have no choice.
Okay.
and then as you start to feel your body, your energy starts to go into your body,
Right.
and then you connect your mind and your body.
Another way of meditation, basically.
It's another form, but also then it strengthens your mind and it strengthens your body.
So everything becomes one.
And there is
Absolutely.
oneness in your mind and body.
Oh, interesting.
So those are some of our, so the one principle is energy goes where the mind goes. Another principle is water up, fire down. What does that mean? It alludes to what Ina just said. Water up, meaning you cool your head. And fire down is fire in the belly. That's a kind of common
Yeah.
statement, parlance here. So there is actually a very practical purpose for that. Because if your head is hot, then you heard of the saying hot-headed?
Sure.
Okay, what's a hot-headed person?
Yeah. Angry.
Angry, emotional,
Yeah.
impulsive,
Yeah.
not necessarily fun to be around with, right?
can
I have to tell you
think
something,
so.
Fatima. This is why I shave my head, because it cools me down.
Well, you
And
know
I
what?
never get hot-headed.
Whatever it takes, Rick, whatever it takes. But sometimes you don't need to shave your head.
Yeah.
All we have to do is really focus.
Yeah.
And then we do what's called brainwave vibration.
Yeah.
And brainwave vibration is tapping your lower abdomen
Okay.
to create the heat. And as you create the heat, then it's like boiling water, That steam is cool, right? And so then as you do this vibration, you create heat in your lower abdomen, you create the fire, and then you heat this up and you cool your head. In our practice, we call that happy cow. Happy cow, meaning cool head, open heart,
Right.
and warm belly.
Okay. This is the opposite of mad cow, right?
That's very
Absolutely.
opposite of mad cow. I like that. Opposite of mad cow.
It's better than go to a shrink. Better than any kind of therapy.
Yeah.
45 minutes into this body and brain focusing in meditation and vibration and everything, I became almost a new person.
Yes, I noticed that. I met you when you were new.
By
Renewed
that
you.
time.
But
Yeah.
can a person do this by themselves at home?
Of course.
There's some homework.
Of course.
But you have to
Yeah.
be instructed to be able to do this. You just don't start
just-
pounding your stomach and cooling your head.
Well, you can,
There's technique.
but I think it's
There's
important.
music involved in this too.
And music. But I think it's important to know the principles. Why are you doing what you're doing?
There's always
So
a reason.
why do we do what we do? So everything we do at Body and Brain, everything we do at Dawn Yoga is based on the principle. And then the principles are translated into practices that people every day, modern day people can do.
So they learn the technique.
And then they learn the principle and then the techniques.
Okay.
And
It's
then
really
it's
difficult.
more
It's-
meaningful.
it's difficult to meditate. It's difficult
I'm
to
sure it
know
is.
how.
Sure
I mean,
it is.
people spend years and years and years
Yeah.
just to learning how to meditate
Right.
and how to do that.
It takes practice because your
It takes-
mind wanders.
And then the other thing is breathing. And so it's breathing and meditation are like, two pieces in a pot, so to
Right.
speak. Because without the breathing, your mind will wander for sure. So your breathing actually brings you right down into your lower abdomen. So very simple, breathing in 3 times through the nose. And breathing out 3 times through the mouth. And as you do this deeper, slower breathing, energy from your head goes down into
Also
your
relaxes
lower
you.
abdomen,
Yeah.
relaxes
And
you,
you get more oxygen.
and
Yeah.
then you bring more oxygen into your brain. And when your brain is clearer, then of course you can think more clearly, and you can truly be healthy, happy, and peaceful.
Why meditate in this day and age? Well, it's this day and age, and so you're going to do it, but why?
Well, we all know so many people suffer from anxiety,
Right.
stress, depression,
So the magic
nervousness, insomnia. A lot of people can't sleep, headaches, migraines. If I lined up 10 people, I would say 9 out of 10 will have at least one of these conditions.
Okay, so I have a catchphrase for you.
Yes.
Meditation instead of medication.
Absolutely. Hey, I like that.
Isn't that good?
I like that.
Give me 3.5.
I
No.
like that. Meditation versus medication.
Well, sure. Because if you're taking medication, you're just really masking the problem. You're putting a Band-Aid on it.
Absolutely.
The problem still exists, but if you meditate, you relieve yourself of the pressure and anxiety of that problem, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
At least 50% of the problem is solved.
Yeah.
Yes, and in our case, our meditation is very active.
Yeah.
Okay, we go through some what I call different steps, and the first step is to release the thoughts from your mind through movement and through bouncing, vibration, tapping. You release all of those, and then we do the brainwave vibration, and we do breathing, and then we feel the energy. We call it Jigam. Jigam, and that is a state of nothingness. No thoughts, no emotions, but just you and your energy. And you can get to that state if your mind is calm and your body is relaxed.
Okay.
Then you can feel your energy.
I like this a lot better than taking drugs and medication for, this type of thing, because they become addictive.
Absolutely.
And then you count on them, and then you really don't know how to relax. You're relaxing because of a pill. The minute the pill stops, you're back to the anxiety
You
and
better be
frustration.
addicted to meditation.
Absolutely.
I think so, yeah.
Yes, anytime, any day.
Yeah,
Anytime, any
I
day.
actually think it does. I believe that. In my world, the world of Rick, which is a unique little world only a few people come to, but it's my world. When I go to the gym to work out, that's my meditation, because I'm focusing on reps, I'm focusing on
Yeah.
sets, and Ina will talk to me sometimes and say, hey, we're here to work out. Remember, I told you
Right.
this. I don't like to be distracted into another world when I'm focusing on what I'm doing, and it changes my personality. Am I right or wrong?
Absolutely.
When
Right.
when I walk
Yeah.
out into that gym, I'm a different person. When I walk out, I feel 100% better,
Great.
because that's
Yeah.
my form of meditation.
Well, because during that time, you were in your body.
Yes.
Okay, whether you were doing reps or whatever
Right,
you were doing,
right.
you
That's
were
your
in your
stress
body.
relief.
It is my stress
This
relief.
is exactly
Yeah.
your treatment for that day.
Exactly. The other part of that is my diet. I don't consider it diet, but my eating habit.
Yeah.
If I eat clean and it goes with what I'm doing physically, then I feel better mentally.
Absolutely.
And when I go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, in that case, food first turn into calories, right?
Right.
But from calories actually turns into energy.
Sure.
And so good food
Good energy.
becomes good energy.
Right.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
And you never told me about that. And I was always saving on calories.
You got to get the right
I was trying
calories.
to eat less and less calories all the time.
You always ate good food, Dina.
Good calories.
The thing with me, from my history of wrestling and bodybuilding, I have a lot of injuries and I have a lot of pain. And
Can you cure that?
Can you, yeah, put a Band-Aid on it. The pain goes away when I go to the gym because my mind is focused on what I'm
And
doing.
when I come to visit.
Yeah.
And then
And when I come to visit.
my pain's all gone when you show
Completely.
up. Completely. I'll leave it at the door.
Completely.
But that's my form of meditation that gets me away from the pain. And I do feel it, but then it kind of dissipates.
Yeah.
Once I get in my car and get out again, I say, oh my God, I can't stand up again. So the meditation in the gym actually helps me. That's my form.
I think we have to have our own forms,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That work for us. And at the center, at Body and Brain, we help people, first of all, discover themselves and discover their bodies, discover their minds, and appreciate their bodies, appreciate their minds. Because
Okay.
many times they come with all kinds of problems, and at the heart of it is they don't really value or love themselves.
No.
And so many of these conditions come up because of that disconnect between mind and body.
Oh, sure.
And as a result of that, our bodies will manifest physical ailments because it stems from the mind.
Of course it does.
It stems from what we have, the thoughts that we have. So I help them to first really solve those problems like insomnia, depression, anxiety by working through their bodies. And in the process of working through their bodies, they begin to really love themselves and appreciate themselves and recognize their true value. And then I think the cap of it all is to have a vision and to have a dream and to reconnect with life's purpose. What is your life purpose? What is your dream? What is your
Everyone
vision?
has to have a purpose.
We've had many talks about this.
I know.
And it's,
Guess where it came from?
It came from Fatima. I know. I hear Fatima's running around inside my head. Love yourself. And I'm always love myself. And I don't mean to be that conceited like that, but I do like me and I like who I am and what I do. And if I do, then other people will. If I don't, people are going to pick up on it and say that he's got problems.
Right, exactly.
So it's important to love yourself and be happy who you are. And then you have your vision and you work towards your goal, which makes you a happier person as well.
Yes.
You're going to have roadblocks and stumbling blocks along the way, but you learn to detour around them.
Absolutely.
You work with it.
Absolutely. And I think what I'd like to share with our viewers is that meditation, mindfulness, connecting with ourselves, our true selves, our bodies, are the things that we need to do in this day and age because so much is coming at people from every angle. Everywhere and every angle. And people are really lost and people don't know which one to hold on to. So having some principles about life, about energy, are the things that are, and then a daily practice will help people be more stable and be more grounded and really at the end of the day have hope that I can live a meaningful life. I can live a happy life. I can live a healthy life, and I can help other people.
Right. Well, people are lost. In fact, there's aliens over Washington right now that are lost. They're on the wrong planet.
Are they lost, or they're trying to find us?
What to do with them.
So, where's your place that people can find you?
Yeah, thank you. So, Body and Brain Holistic Wellness is in the Burbank area, close to the media center. It's in Burbank. It's on Alameda. 1054 West Alameda Street, Burbank, 91506. And the number there is it's very easy, 818-846-8888.
The most simplest
the
way.
8 number is the lucky number.
It's the lucky number,
yes,
right.
I purposely chose that.
I've always picked 4 2s for passwords, so that's 8.
It is 8. I thought my lucky number is 8.
That's 8, I'm telling you. All right, so the easiest way for you people to find Fatima is just to Google Body and Brain.
Yes,
just
Body
Google
and
it.
Brain.
Thank God for Google.
And if I may say, we have many centers in the United States.
Okay.
And,
but Fatima is the best one.
But yes, please come to our center. And it's easy. Google it, Body and Brain. And for us, it's /Burbank.
Gotcha. All right, my tip of the week is, get in your head, and get in your body and find out what your problems is. Look up Fatima in Burbank. Maybe you can remedy this whole thing by going to her and having something done for yourself. Stay off the medications, go to meditation. And that's my tip of the week. And I want to thank you very much for being here. This has been a real pleasure.
Thank you, Rick.
I feel so much better as a whole person now. You have no idea because I had so many problems before. But I'm doing good. And Nina, thank you for being here with me. And we're going to move over to Tough and Tender soon.
Yes, we will.
Stay tuned for more Rick Drasin Live coming next week at, I believe it's 12:30 on Friday.
12:30, yes.
Okay.
Great.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Hi, I'm Rick Drasin. For tips on health and nutrition and fitness and bodybuilding and wrestling and all the stuff you want to know, subscribe to me on emPOWERme.tv. I'm on every Friday at 12:30 p.m. I'm looking forward to meeting you. And stay healthy.